Okay, so today is January 22nd, 2019. It's 2:15 a.m., so I really ought to go to bed soon, but I want to get my video done. So it's been another week. Where am I this week? Well, this past week I got very, very sick. I had classes on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. On Monday and Tuesday, I was feeling off, but not so bad that I couldn't go to class and function and kind of be present. On Wednesday, I woke up with a terribly sore throat. So sore that I was a little bit worried I might have strep. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to breathe the whole day. And, you know how when you wake up and you're sick and you think if this gets any worse, I'm going to be in serious trouble. So, in order to prevent dying, I went to the student health center just to make sure that I wasn't going to die. And I tried to set up an appointment online, but they didn't have any appointments for 2 or 3 days. And of course, I was sick that day. So I went in and they tried to tell me once again that they don't have walk in appointments, which is a bold faced lie because they have them listed on their website as a service which they offer. But she was trying to tell me, you're supposed to call and see if we can work you in. And no, I'm coming in because I pay the fee to be here, and I'm also paying for $5,200 of student health insurance. I am not going to an off campus doctor. You are going to do your job. So I really need to submit a formal complaint about their department because that's like the second time they've tried to tell me that they don't do walk ins and tried to turn me away when I know them. Anyway, I need to do something about it, not just be angry, because being angry here by myself does no good. So I I did not have strep, it turns out. So that excuse me, that at least was a good thing, I guess. Although from where I sit now, I believe I was coming down with a sinus infection. And I had a fever that day, but I don't know. I feel like they should have caught it and they should have been able to give me something to treat it, but what they determined it wasn't strep and basically told me to treat it like a virus. So that's all of the help that I got from them was treat it like a virus. I didn't even pick up medicine on location because I already had the over the counter medicine or I was going to get it. So that's that's where I was. I had most of it, but I had to buy more. So that was my last week. So Wednesday I was sick. Thursday I was really, really sick, but class had been canceled, so it wasn't too devastating. And then Friday I was really, really, really sick. Then Saturday I was so sick I didn't even want to get out of bed. I ended up napping most of the day. And yeah, I was too sick to do my work, which was really bad because I had a paper I wanted to work on for the ASME conference. The professor had said that he wanted me to attend in sometime this summer. I mean, maybe I wouldn't end up going, but I at least wanted to try to follow through. So on Sunday, yesterish day, and Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was Monday, I spent my days working on that paper trying to get it sort of presentable. I wasn't really happy with it. It was really obviously a rush job and kind of very minimalist, and I had up to 10 pages, but I did not use all 10 pages. I think I had 5. but but I put together something. I think I've been driving Amy insane with my coughing because I think she could hear me coughing from wherever she was because she insisted that I have some chicken soup. She was generous enough to cook it for me, though. Canned chicken soup. But anyway, whatever. But yeah, the other thing was I missed the Magic pre release that I'd been looking forward to going to, which is a shame because I heard Rakdos was really good in the new set, or at least it was really fun. Maybe it was good, but I heard it was definitely the most fun that Rakdos has ever been, and it's disappointing to have missed that. But maybe since I didn't go to the pre-release, I can use that money to pick up some other regular decks or something and have a decent experience. But, we'll see. First, I've got to get well. Looking forward, the best thing about this week is that it's going to be a short week because between Martin Luther King Jr. Day, canceling my classes on Monday, and the professor's already canceled my Thursday class, I'm only going to have class 2 days this week. So I go in tomorrow morning and I have a class there, and then Wednesday afternoon, evening, I have a class, and that's it. But it's going to be big days because my meeting with a professor tomorrow afternoon about my paper, because he said he felt like it wasn't finished, which, I mean, it was, but yeah, it was not the best job, but it was the best job I could do. And I felt like it was finished, so maybe he'll tell me what more needs to go into it that I don't know about. That's what advising is really for, isn't it? I hope so. And then on Wednesday, I'm expecting a quiz. I think I know the material already. I've studied it, I've looked at it. It's not a super challenging class, but that doesn't mean I get to slack off. Like, I feel like I know the material already because I've studied it in the context of planes, but not in the context of cars. So, like, I know what a lift coefficient is, I know what a drag coefficient is, and I know how they're used. That's not going to trip me up. But I'm learning a little bit more about it in the context of cars, like why would a car have lift? They're calling upside down lift a downforce. Sometimes I call that negative lift, sometimes it's anyway. So I have another new term in my a feather in my cap. And just generally I'm learning stuff. This video's long, but I don't care, I'm sick. That's just gonna be it.